Hi there, it's me Mac from phuketpals. So today we have a special guest. He's the teachers at our school. Hello, Teacher Jimmy.
Hi, Teacher Mac. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And hi to the viewers out there.
Yeah.
I'm also teaching here in phuketpals as well.
Yeah. How was that?
It was really great. It's
Yep.
fantastic because I've given an opportunity to work here in phuketpals. So it's already my 1 year.
Yeah.
So I'm really definitely very fortunate enough to share my knowledge, my wisdom also to the kids, especially. I'm teaching social studies right now
Wow.
and history as well and RLA.
Wow, cool. Can you just tell me about yourself, like 3 words to define yourself?
I am very determined. I'm really teaching is really my passion even before because I'm teaching really long time ago, like 15 years.
Yep.
So it's been quite a while.
Yep.
Then I really dedicate myself into teaching because that's my passion.
Yep.
Of course, I'm an architect by profession.
Wow.
But I come to a conclusion that I'm really in line with teaching.
Wow, it's actually a cool thing.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, this seasons we are in the summer now. So some of students may think about should I still go to the regular school or should I go for like another pathway for my high school?
That's a very good question because many people that I've heard about this educational, maybe they can have an optional if they are going to finish their M6 or maybe 6 years of high school years, then also while they want to study immediately for GED, which is you just can get this one for at the age of 16 years old.
Yeah, right.
So I think the question that I will give you an answer. I believe that it really depends in what you like. If you want to finish your M6 or 6 years high school years for your education, I think it's wonderful experience also because you can gain lots of friends, and not only that you're molded to become the better version that you are studying in.
Right.
Especially you can encounter also lots of subjects like math, science, physical education, and so on and so forth. So it's a very great privilege also for the students to study 6 years in high school. I think for the GED, I believe that it's also a great opportunity. It's a wonderful pathway for them if they would love to choose to finish their M6 or finish with their GED. So and vice versa. GED is a wonderful experience because not only that, but you can finish also having a subject of maths, science, RLA, and history. It's like a jump off into another conclusion that if you're going to finish, then you're able to take the exam, pass all the subjects. Then definitely you can study also in another school, like international school. And the school also, phuketpals, will help you. What are those specific international school that you want to study, especially what field do you like most?
Yeah, sure. Like the students may have like the alternative way, like instead of going to regular or like doing your full times, but you might have the time, like more time to do the things that you love, like, or you may be a golfer, or you may be the tennis players that you just want to go to, like go straight up to your dream and make it come true. And by the way, you might like obtaining your equivalency to high school, like
and GED also it's a very wonderful experience because it's a like alternative, like you said a while ago. So it's fast and furious. Not only that, but it's only once in a lifetime in your life. For example, it's not about a financial situation. It's all about like if you want to study right away, and then you want to have a time to explore more in international universities or other schools. Then you can take the GED because it's optional. Like while if the regular school also, it's a wonderful experience also for your high school years. I will really believe that GED here in phuketpals can give you a brighter tomorrow. Not only that, but you can study abroad, like to be a doctor, to be a nurse, to be an architect, to be a chef or a culinary, or a computer science, and so on and so forth. It's so wonderful.
Like. And one more question. as you're teachers at phuketpals,
Yes.
what kind of subject do you teach here?
I'm currently teaching social science or social studies. So I'm teaching higher levels and also some third year high school,
Yep.
fourth year high school as well.
Yeah. So in terms of social studies, like what exactly is or what are they gonna study in that
Basically,
subject?
they're going to study in general, which is civic in government. So it tells about the curriculum. The focus is on United States of America. So, like for example, they're going to study civic and government, such as Bill of Rights, 27 Amendments, the history of United States of America, the 3 branches of government, and many, many more.
Wow. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
It will almost like you're gonna know like more about it.
That is very
American
true,
history.
and not only that, but you will know the also what's the history of United States of America,
Yes.
especially in our GED,
Yes,
social
right.
studies. The curriculum is American curriculum.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard some feedback from the students or from the students come to the test. Like they always says like social studies. It's so hard. I mean, it's that's many things to memorize. Like how do you give some of the guidance to the students?
Well, I can give tips to them is just me. I love reading most. If, for example, they have their gadgets, that it's a millennial. Nowadays, millennials have their own gadgets like laptops, notebook, phones, and so on and so forth. So they can avail this one through studying. It's easy for them to do a research.
Yep.
So I would give them the tips to read a lot, and not only that, but those subjects that are given to the GED classes, like math, science, RLA, and social studies. Specifically, social studies. It's not easy.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
It's true because it's basically focuses in the United States of America, the Constitution, about the Bill of Rights, about 10 Bill of Rights, 27 Bill of Rights, about the protocol, about the law, so on and so forth. It's like I'm studying to be a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
But of course, it's wonderful because students can gain more knowledge about how to train themselves to study. They can also write, they can also read, they can also save, and they can also look for different resources. Like for example, lots of website also for GED social studies practice tests.
Exactly.
So they have like 50 or 100 items and so on.
And now and currently our teachers at phuketpals, we are launching our YouTube channels. We are doing like this screencast to give you guys some tips or some information about the subjects for 4 subjects. The first one is RLA and mathematics and science, and the last one is your field. It's social studies.
Social studies.
Yeah, or you just want to, if you want to know like the tips of how to memorize or how to learn, how to get more understand, you just subscribe us on phuketpals.
That's true.
Yeah, and one last thing. Do you have something to encourage your students or the audience?
The viewers out there, I would love to give them advices because I believe that education is a very important factor. I mean, nowadays, even before in my time, education is very important in my life, and especially my parents encouraged me to study very, very well. So I would suggest and encourage the students out there that why not study? Because this is your future life. And education is very important. Wherever you go, wherever you may be, or you want to take a different kind of field of studies in the university or colleges, then you will have a brighter tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. This
is to study. You have to study, study, discipline yourself. It's all about the matter of disciplining yourself. Read books, although also memorization is very important, and then read it from the heart. You have to do practice reading all the time, and like maths, you have to do problem solving. RLA, like specifically in English, you can do listening, writing, and speaking. And the other one is mathematics. Social studies as well. My social science.
Indeed. Like,
just try to study. Do as you can. Study. It's very important. And you're enjoying it.
Of course. Like you said, education will like open many doors for
yes,
your future.
for everybody.
Yes, for everybody.
Especially for the students nowadays.
Right.
For the millennial.
Exactly. This is teacher Jimmy, who dedicated himself and passionate himself to our school Phuket Pals, and with his specialized in social studies. So if you are interested in our video or our information, you can subscribe us on Phuket Pals or the information I'm gonna drop down here. Okay, see you, bye.
Thank you for watching, bye.